So a rare manuscript, it increased in value 200% over the past 7 years. This was an increase of $540. What was the value of the manuscript 7 years ago? What is the value of the manuscript now? Okay, how are we going to do that? Well, we can go back to that formula if you want. You don't have to, because percent increase. What is it? It's the old price plus a percentage times the old price equals the new price. Right? And for decrease, that would just be minus, because minus subtracts, and decrease subtracts, increase adds. Okay, so how will that work? Well, this part right here is the increase, isn't it? You take the old price, you increase it, and you get the new price. So this part right here really is our focus. That's the increase. That's all we need to start with. Why? Because that's what they give me right here. Just the increase, not the new, not the old. Notice, just the increase. They didn't say the new price. It isn't like number 6 or the previous one, number 5, which said, 26 items this year. That's the final. No, they're not telling me the final, the old. They're saying the increase on this one, the increase. So that means we'll say, okay, the percentage times the old equals the increased price of 540, doesn't it? So forget about the old and the new for now. They're just telling me about the increase. And they give me the percentage, 200%. So 200%, and you guys know 200% is 2.00 decimal, isn't it? So we always have to put it in as a decimal when we solve in the equation. 2.00 times the old price equals the 540. Is that making sense so far? Right? I just put in right there for the percentage, the decimal version of 200%, which is 2.00. So 2.00 or just 2, that's just a fancy 2, isn't it? Times the old price equals the 540. Solve for the old price, divide by 2 on both sides there, and we'll get the old price, which was 200.
Oh.
200.
Well, look for it.
$270. So we have $270 as the old price. And so that's what they're asking about right here. 270 was the old price 7 years ago. And now we want to get what the manuscript is now worth. So how are we going to find what the manuscript is now worth? Well, we can go back to this formula. It's a 200% increase. So we can say, okay, back to that formula. And I'm going to say, I'll do it down here. I'll say the old, oops. Try to change the color there. So the old plus a percentage times the old equals the new. So the old price, 270, that's now the old price we know, plus the percentage, which is 200%, which is 2.00 decimal, times the old price of 270 will give us the new. Just like that. Is that making sense there? There. So 270 plus 2.00 times 270 will give us the new. So hit the buttons on your calculator, and I think it's going to be $810. Let me double check. Yeah, there it is. So it's now worth $810 is the new price on that one. So there we go. We found the old price 7 years ago. Right? This is the old, this is the new. Found the old price, found the new price. it's all about the increase on this one. So we use the increase formula, solved for the old price, plug that in, and then we plugged into the main formula, percentage, old plus percent of the old, percent times the old equals the new. Plug it in, 270 plus 2.00 times 270 to get the new price of 810.